Good morning, dear students. Our lesson today, 8.4, find volume of sphere. Today, the student will be able to find the volume of a sphere and use it to solve problems. Key concept: the volume of a sphere is twice the volume of a cone that has the same circular base and height. So the formula for the volume of a sphere with radius length r is V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Example 1. What is the volume of a ball with a diameter of 6 centimeters? Use 3.144 pi. The first step, think about the radius length. Do we have the radius length here? Or can we find the radius length? Yes, because we have the diameter length, and of course the radius length equal half the diameter. So divide 6 by 2 or find what's half the 6? Half the 6 is 3 centimeters. So r equals 3 centimeters. Now complete. Of course the volume of a sphere equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So it's equal 4/3 pi times r. We know what the value of r now. It's 3. Continue now. Multiply 4/3 times pi and use 3.144 pi. Use your calculator. Yes. The answer is about 4.1867. And what 3 cubed? 3 times 3 times 3. Yes, it's 27. Now multiply these two numbers. The final answer is about, it will be 113.04. So the volume of this ball is about 113 and 400 cubic centimeter. Clarissa has a decorative bulb in the shape of a sphere. If it has a radius of 3 inches, what is its volume? Use 3.144 pi. How to find the volume of sphere? Yes, V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So substitute now. We have the radius length. The radius length is 3. So V equals 4/3. Use 3.14 instead of pi times the radius length is 3. So 3 cubed. Now use your calculator to find or to evaluate this expression. Yes, the answer is about 113 and 4/10 cubic inches. What is the volume of the composite figure shown? Use 3.144 pi. In this figure we have a cone and a hemisphere. Hemisphere or half a sphere. So we must find the volume of the hemisphere and the volume of the cone, then add them together. So we have 3 main steps. Let's start with finding the volume of the hemisphere. Of course, we can find the volume of sphere. Volume of sphere equals 4/3 pi r cubed. But here we need half the volume of the sphere. So we can find the volume of sphere, then divide by 2, or we can multiply the volume of sphere times half. Okay, so we'll find the volume of hemisphere equals half times 4/3 pi r cubed. The radius length is 2, so substitute now. Half stay the same, 4/3 stay the same. Use 3.14 instead of pi. Instead of r, use 2 because the radius length is 2, so 2 cubed. Now calculate this. Yes, the answer is about 16.75 cubic inch. This is the first step. Now let's go and find the volume of the cone. How to find the volume of the cone? Remember, it's 1/3 pi r squared h. So the radius length of the cone is 2 also, and the height is 6. So continue. 1/3 stay the same. And instead of pi, use 3.14 because pi is about 3.14. R is 2, so 2 squared times h, use 6 for h, so times 6. Now, evaluate this expression. Yes, the answer is about 25.12 cubic inch. The last step, add to find the volume of all the composite figure. Add now. 16.75, the volume of the hemisphere, plus 25.12, the volume of the cone. What the sum? Yes, it will be about 41.87 cubic inch. Question 5. A sphere has a surface area of about 803.84 square centimeters. What is the volume of the sphere? Use 3.14 for pi and round to the nearest whole number. Of course, we'll use the radius length to find the volume of the sphere. But, do we have the radius length here? No. Only the surface area of the sphere is given, 803.84 square centimeters. So, can we use the surface area of the sphere to find its radius length? Yes. So, let's begin with what the formula for finding the surface area of a sphere? Yes, it's 4 pi r squared. Now, substitute, and instead of the surface area, use 803.84 equals 4 times, use 3.14 for pi. R squared is not given. We have an equation here. So now, simplify this equation to find the answer. Let's begin with multiplying 4 times 3.14. Yes, it's 12.56. Now, how to solve this equation? Divide by 12.56. So r squared equal 803.84 divided by 12.56. Divide now. The answer is 64. So r squared equals 64. So use the square root, the positive square root to find r. So of course r equals 8 because 8 times 8 or 8 squared is 64. Now we have the radius length. So as usual you can find the volume of the sphere. The volume of the sphere, remember, equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So substitute now. So V equals 4/3 stays the same. And use 3.14 for pi and use 8 for r, so it's 8 cubed. Evaluate this expression. Yes, the answer is about 2144 cubic centimeter.